So, question 4. Now, question 4 is the one with the most number of marks, so 16 marks. The idea is that if you've done question 1, 2 and 3, then you've built your way up to question 4. Okay. Now, whereas question 2 is concerned with facts, question 4 is concerned with opinions. Okay, opinions. We only care about what the writer thinks and feels about the topic. Okay, so this is the viewpoints question. We are obsessed with the writer. Okay, so it's not about facts anymore. It's about what they think about those facts. Okay, so always the whole of source A, always the whole of source B. Compare. So it's a comparison question. That's very important. Compare how the writers convey their similar perspectives on cycling in the city. Now again, we've read both these sources, so we know that both of them are quite critical of drivers. Both of them argue that drivers endanger cyclists. However, we're not interested in showing how they're the same, we're interested in showing how they're different. So we're looking for the different ways, the different things they think about that cycling experience. Okay? In your answer, compare the similar perspectives on cycling in the city. Yep. Everyone's here. Everyone's here. Yep. Thanks. Sorry. So compare the similar perspectives from the city, driving in the city. So we have to compare what they're arguing, what they're saying. Compare the methods that they use. So again, it's about techniques. Support your response with references to both texts, so quotations. So in a way, what this is it's almost like doing question 3 multiple times. Okay. So we're looking for, now, again, with this answer, you could probably get away with just doing 2 paragraphs. You could probably do a paragraph on source A, a paragraph on source B. If you want to push for being perceptive, you want to try and do 2 on A and 2 on B. Okay? Now this all comes down to timing. Can you find the arguments? Can you get your timing right? Okay? So, first thing you have to do is you have to decide what you want to argue. Now, when you read the source the first time, you have to decide, what do you think the writer is arguing about cycling? What do you think they want their reader to think or feel as they do it? Okay. Now, the key with this is it's about the what and the why. So the what is what's happening, what they're describing, and the why is why they're doing it. So through the description of this, they are trying to make the reader think about this. Okay, so it might be to inform them about the dangers of cycling. It might be to try and create some change in the world of cycling. Right? You have to try and decide what you think the purpose is behind it. Okay. Again, 2 for source A, 2 for source B. Okay. When you write them up, when you find them, you want to follow this structure, okay? So the first thing is we want a point. The point should be the what and the why. So my advice would be, like we do with literature, I would begin with the word through. Please copy me. So through. Then you want to say what's happening. Okay? So you say through the description of the dangers of cycling in the city. You then want to do the writer's name. I would use their actual name for this, and I would do the purpose. Okay. Now I can't do a word there because you don't know what the purpose is. So through the description of this, the writer warns their readers about the dangers of cycling in the city. The writer argues that the roads should be more safe. The writer criticises. You have to decide what you want to argue, and it depends entirely on what you've read. Once you've made that point, you then have to support it with 2 methods. Okay, so 2 methods, and again, it's the same thing. The writer uses. Okay, so this is the exact same structure as question 3. Now, what you can do is you can reuse your quotes from question 3 in question 4. Remember, the paper is not marked by one person, it's marked question by question. So if you want to, you can reuse them. Okay? If that helps you. What it then comes down to, as always, is about how good your points are. Okay? If you want to try and get perceptive, your points have to show a really good understanding of what the writer is trying to achieve through their writing. Remember that all the articles that we read in paper 2, they are all examples of writing to present a viewpoint, persuasive or argument writing. So you are trying to work out what you think the argument is. Okay, and please remember that is your opinion. You have to decide what you think the writer is trying to say. Okay, 2 points for source A, 2 points for source B. Okay.